If you want to hear my first update on the latest Roulette Pen collab, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène, and I am so pleased to bring you my first update. Yes, it is the Roulette Pen collab, a collab that was originated with Alexi and Rebecca. I will have their information and headshot showing up right here as I continue talking. They are two fantastic ladies. You will see a link to their channel respectively, and I highly recommend that you go and check them out if you have not done so already. But if you're watching these videos, you're probably aware of those two ladies already. There are hundreds of people involved in this project, and I'm going to put the hashtag right here so that you can go and check out a whole lot more of these videos. Everybody is just super, it's so much fun, and this whole project has built up quite a community, so I really invite you to go and check out some other videos, along with, of course, Rebecca and Alexi's videos as well. Let's talk about updates. Last month, I introduced this is the 6th edition of the Roulette Pen collab, and I introduced the 6 products that I would be using. I guess it's 6 and 6 this time around. I want to just walk through all of the products with you, and I don't want to go in the order, the numerical order, or the order I picked them. I want to go in the order that I want to use to report back. Yes, I'm being sneaky. So we are going to go from least used to most used. So a little crescendo of anticipation, if you will. And at the end, if there is need to, I will select the other or the replacement products for products that I may have finished. So let's get into the first product. I'm actually going to talk about two at the same time. There is the Lavender pencil from Annabelle, which is a Canadian brand, and then the Voluminous Lash Paradise. I did not use the Voluminous Lash Paradise at all. This is the waterproof version. And I was using the Better Than Sex mascara instead. And you know what? Now that it is wet, it is now officially fall, turning into winter very shortly in Canada. I am going to put aside my Better Than Sex mascara, which is what I was focusing on, and solely use this one. It is getting pretty dry, and I would love to just get whatever use I can out of it before it goes out of my collection. Next is the Lavender pencil that I just talked about, and I did not use this at all. I think it is a fantastic pencil, but I had a lot of products to use that were lighter in nature for the inner to center lid, and I just did not want to displace them for this because I was trying out a relatively new to me palette, which is the Make Believe in Yourself from Tarte. I'm actually wearing it on my inner to center lid right now. It's the color Pixie, and I really, really like it. That said, I have some other relatively new products that this would be a fantastic base for, and I know I will get some use out of it in the coming month before the next update. So I'm really excited to actually dig into it. It's a pencil that I really, really like, and it just had to play second fiddle for the other stuff I was using this month, and sometimes that's the way it goes. Next up, we have a few products that I only used a handful of times, and this is a product in a pan, or in a palette. And this is definitely a palette, and the product I was focusing on, or am focusing on, is the Hoola Light, because it is just too light for me to use as a bronzer, but I can definitely use it to set my makeup. And it has been in a tug of war. It's been between it and the color Tonal from my Matte Exposure, which is my Pan That palette. So I have used this a handful of times, and the Tonal color as well, and actually probably 2-to-1 ratio on that one. But what I really want to see next time is this whole Hoola Light wording. I want it gone. So I'm definitely going to focus on this one more than the Tonal, especially since the Tonal I am almost out of, which is fantastic. Spoiler alert for those of you watching my Pan That palette. If you're curious about the Pan That palette and haven't checked it out, I'll put a card right here for you. Next up is the category A product I don't reach for often, and what I chose was the Météorites by Guerlain. And the whole point of having it in this project was just to use it. And I have been using it. I have to be careful because last time one of the beads fell out. I really enjoy the mild fragrance, and what it does, and I'm wearing it today, it just illuminates the face a little bit, but not in a weird way. It's not like what's on her face. It's a very light, brightening effect. And actually, I'm really curious to try the e.l.f. $6 brightening palette and compare it to this, because this is not cheap. I think it's $77 Canadian. That said, it's going to last me for years. I have been dipping into it from time to time, and I see no change in the product whatsoever. So I think this is like a decade-long endeavor to use this kind of a product. So with that in mind, 77 bucks doesn't seem like that crazy, but I do appreciate the fact that I'm using it more, and it feels like a treat for finishing my makeup. It's like that last little something before the setting spray, and I really, really quite enjoy it, and I'm happy it's in this project. Next up is a product I was afraid to pan. Now it's gonna sound really stupid because, and it did feel stupid when I introduced it, it's just a spray. It's a fragrance spray. I have no idea why this was an issue for me. I just didn't want to use it, blah, blah, blah. Well, I am happy to say it was full to begin with, and now I'm right here. Super, super happy with that progress, and I'm not afraid of panning it anymore. I will definitely finish it by the end of this project. If this is any indication, I'm actually close to a third done. I think I'll be okay. So happy to make some progress and looking forward to the next update on this one. It is the I Love Raspberry and Blackberry Refreshing Body Spritzer, if you are curious. And I am finishing up with a product that I love. And is it any surprise that that is the one that I finished? And I'll do you one better. I finished not one, but two. I am a sucker for beautifully fragranced hand cream. And so what I had put in the project is this Being by Sanctuary Spa Hibiscus and Coconut Water Cream. I was shocked. Within 10 days of starting the project, it was done. And I think, well, part of the reason I was so scared of not using it that I ended up using it as a body butter after a shower. And so that ended up using up about a third of it, which was crazy. And then I kept it for hand cream because I didn't want to waste it so quickly. Well, like use it up so quickly, I should say. I wanted to enjoy the experience. And boy, did that go so quickly. And it smells so good. I had so much fun with it, and I didn't want to. It felt so quick. For sure, within a week to 10 days, I was done with it. I put another one in. So I decided, I received this as a sample. It's the Cake Natural Luxe Beauty Heavy Cream. It says, totally to die for, intensely smoothing body butter balm. And it is very, very thick. And I ended up using that as well within the month. So two products that I really, really love and I managed to use, and I could not be happier. What a way to just kind of top off this set of 6. In essence, I ended up finishing 2 products, but 1 category. And so that means I get to select another product. So I'm going to randomize from 1 to 50, and let's see what I get. Okay, I've entered the numbers 1 to 50, and if you're familiar with this app, it always shows 49 at the beginning. So let's just randomize here and see what we get. 12. I don't think that is a number that I've picked so far. What is 12? A product I bought online. Well, that makes it really easy because I buy everything online. Pretty much anyway. So let me just take a step away from the camera here. I will find a product I bought online and be right back. Okay, I decided to go for a product that I could only get online, and it's actually 2 samples, but hear me out for a second. They're weird to me samples. It's a 5-in-1 firming moisturizer, and from Too Cool for School, which is apparently produced or from London and New York, but it's made in Korea. Okay, so I guess it's Korean skincare. And I have 2 pretty big samples here, and they've been just sitting around in my skincare collection for quite a while, and I think it would be good. And I'm putting 2 because that way it's a challenge as opposed to just 1. I am going to focus on using these over the next period, however long it takes me. So yes, it is a product that I got online. Likely, I figure, I'm not sure if I got it from Sephora or if I got it from Shoppers Drug Mart, but it was one of those probably over a certain amount you get a sample of something. Anyway, like I said, they've been in my collection for a while. I'm obviously not focusing on them, and it's a lot. It's 15 ml each, so 30 ml of moisturizer is going to take me a while to get through, and I will be using it in the morning. So that is my plan for those, and I think 30 ml, you know, one sample would be like, oh, come on, but two of them, it's a fair amount of product to get through, and so I'm glad to have it as a focus in this project. So that's it. There you go. That is my update. Let me know what you think in the comments. I would love to hear what you think of the progress. Do you think I am flaky? Do you think I'm doing a good job? Let me know either way. And I do look forward to hearing as well if you are involved in this or any other penning project. Let me know how it's going. Or if you have tips and tricks, I am always up for hearing those as well. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time. And I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.